to Softech Coding. This is episode 19 of our Coding with Scratch series. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I am continuously going to make videos. Welcome back to those who have already watched past episodes, but if you haven't watched previous episodes, including part 1 and 2 of this project, I would highly recommend going back and watching those first. And if you could please also share this video with your friends and family, that would be great. Alright, let's get started. So we are going to continue this project and finish it off by coding our hedgehog to have a specific number of lives, and once it touches the edge of the maze, it goes back to the start, or the dragon, and it loses a life. So we want to first create a variable called lives, and we want it to be visible here. So now what if we put it here? Because they're most likely not going to really go into this corner, and even if they do, it's not that important. So what we want to do is our hedgehog, alright, when go is clicked, we want to reset the lives to maybe 5 lives. Okay, so our hedgehog has 5 lives. So we want our hedgehog to, if our hedgehog, let's just zoom in here. If hedgehog is touching the color, this is a block we haven't used yet. So touching color, if you click on this, then you can choose a color on the stage. So we're going to choose this color black. If touching color black, then we want to change our lives by -1. And we also want to move our hedgehog back to where it is right now, which is the start. And if, we're going to go back to control, here, if touching the dragon, so it should be here, if touching dragon, then we're just going to click on this and do Control C or Command C and do Command V, because we want the same thing to happen if it's touching any of the enemies. Alright, so now we're just going to forever do this. So forever, if you're touching one of the walls or if you're touching the dragon, then you must lose a life. Alright, so let's see if it works. So I'm just gonna, oops, I touched the wall. Oh, and we made a mistake because we made it go to the wrong spot. So we have to make it go to the start. So that would be just, we can just pull out this block and copy it and just paste it here. So I'm just gonna pull this here. Oh, that's a mistake. And put that back. So here, I just wanted to put this in the trash, and we can just copy this again so that it just pastes it there. And you see it just pasted it right there because I copied it right there. So now this should work. So let's see. Oops, I touched the wall, and you see I lose a life. Oops, I touched another wall, and oops, I touched the dragon. Oops, but we don't have anything that happens when you lose, when you're at 0. So you can go and be like -1,000 lives and nothing would happen. So what we need to do is we need to add another if, which is if we're going to go to operators and we're going to pull out this block. And the reason we're not using this block is, I'll explain it in a second. So let's say our lives are less than 1 and our lives are equal to, let's say, 0. This way, if for some reason, any reason, our computer misses out and doesn't fully get when the lives were equal to 0 and it passes into the negatives, it does not matter because the lives are less than 1 and it will still stop the game. Because if something happens, a bug happens and you lose, if you're touching the wall and you just keep on touching the wall and you lose 2 lives at once and you go beneath 0, then that way this code wouldn't work anymore and you would just still be able to play. But with this code, even if somehow you manage to get into the negatives, it doesn't matter. Because if your lives are less than 1, then the game is over. Alright, so that's why we use this one and not, because less than 1 has to be 0 or less, right? Because if we did less than 0, then that would mean you have to already be in -1 for you to end your game. So we want it to be less than 1. So when it's less than 1, we're going to go to looks and we're going to say, sorry, you ran out of lives. And we can say, please try again by pressing the green flag. All right, so sorry, you ran out of lives. That's about 3 seconds. Please try again by pressing the green flag. That's about 5 seconds. So once he says this, we're going to go to control and we're going to stop all. All right, that stops all of the code. So now we're going to see if this works. So let's say we have 5 lives. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. And sorry, you ran out of lives. And please try again by pressing the green flag. And everything stops. And you see, you can't even move anything anymore. And the dragon stops moving. So that's how we stop the game once you run out of lives. So now what we need to do is, let's say you finish. All right, so I'm just going to go here. Oh, I lost a life. So let's say I go through the maze. Is this part even possible? Wait. It is possible. Just barely. We can make it a little bit bigger so it's more possible. Oh, so you know what else we can do? We can add a secret keyword that you can, or a secret key that you can press that just teleports you to the end. So let's do it just for the people who coded it so that we can test it out. So that for the people who are playing the game, they have to like do the actual game. But here what we can do is we can add another if key, let's see which key, what if we do S for secrets? So let's go to S, if key S pressed, then we can go to here, which lets you go to the gift right away. So let's test it out. Oop! I just magically won the game. I didn't cheat or anything. Wait, what happened there? I want to see what happened again. Let's press S. Why did we lose? Let's go back here and take a look. So the gift is covering this part. So what if, so that we can, because we're not actually seeing that part, what if we just delete this part, move this up so that they still can't pass through here, just so that it's fair, because that's not fair because you're trying to touch the gift. All right, so now I'm just gonna click S, our secret passage. That's strange, it's still not working. Oh, it's because the gift has a black border. All right, so we need to fix this. So what if we do this? What if we go to our stage and we can actually just fill in our actual maze in a different color, which actually makes it unique too. So I'm just going to choose this color. So I'm just going to fill in all of the lines with this cool blue, bluish purplish color, more of a purple than a blue. And now we fixed our maze. So now that it's this color, we need to go back to our code in our Hedgehog and change the color. So we're just going to pick it from the screen, and I'm just going to pick this color. So now we shouldn't have that problem anymore. Yep. And congratulations, you just got a really cool gift. All right, so now we're just going to try it again. Oh, wait. S. Yep, you've got a really cool gift now. And we just wanted to say, before it stops all, we wanted to maybe say, what if we do it like this? Go to operators and pull out the join block and say, congratulations, you finished with, and make sure you add a space at the end because there's no space in variables. Because you finished with this number of lives, all right? And then once it finishes saying that, then it stops. So we're gonna just press S, try it out. Congratulations, you finished with 5. Oh, we have to add another join block. So go back to operators, add another join block, and put this join block in the join block. So join just puts two things together, as you just saw. Like it put lives together with the congratulations you finished with. So now it's going to put together congratulations you finished with blank number of lives. We have to say lives. And you have to make sure you add the space. So we're just going to press S. Congratulations, you finished with 5 lives. And then it tells you how many lives you finished with. So now we're going to code the size changing for our little hedgehog so you can fit through all the spaces. So we're just going to pull out a forever and put 2 ifs into it. Sensing, keys, and we're going to use 2 different keys. So let me think. So we can use, let me think, which key should we use for increasing size? So how about I for increasing and D for decreasing? All right, so now if we go to looks and we go to change size by, which is right here, we can change size by 10 for increasing the size and change size by -10 for decreasing the size. And when go is clicked, we want to set our size to 40 because that's the number we settled on there. So now we're going to press go again. And as you can see, if we go here, and there's the space we want to fit through more easily, we can just press the D to decrease our size, more like an ant now. And we can increase our size, but you have to be careful when you're increasing. And then now that we're super tiny, we can fit through all of the spaces very easily. And if you ever want, we can even fit through here. And if you ever want to just increase your size again, then all you have to do is press the I, and then you're back to your normal size. And you can press D to get smaller again, depending on where you want to go. And yeah, you guys did an awesome job drawing the maze, making the gift at the end, and making our little dragon, which is our little obstacle. They're all really fun and really cool. So thanks for watching. We have lots of other videos and many more are coming. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and please share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I will see you guys in the next episode.